She did nothing wrong, okay?
Is she laying down on the bathroom or what?
She's just laying down right now, okay? We're
Where?
just trying to get her some help, okay?
Where is she laying down at?
She's in the bathroom.
Why?
Maybe she's not feeling well right now, okay? We just need you to just keep your sister okay.
Is she ever gonna wake up?
And I put my hands up. She said, she just started squeezing my hand. She said, do it. She said, finish what you started because I can't live anymore.
She was alive and breathing, making an effort when her head went underwater. And at this point, based on what you're telling me, I believe you're a monster. You're a cold-blooded killer.
2019年5月1日、アルビン警察にある女性から安否確認を求める通報が入った。離れて暮らす娘に何度電話をかけても一向に連絡がつかないという。
Please, this is Jessica.
Hey, Jessica, hi. This is Professor Taylor from the University of Houston. And I'm just trying to check to see, do you guys have a wellness number? I'm concerned about my daughter. They're in Alvin.
What is her address?
Okay, hold on a second. I put you on speaker. I have to look it up in my cell phone. Yes, ma'am. It's 2400 South Bypass 35, apartment number 1502. Yes, her name is also Jessica.
Okay. And why are you wanting to check on her?
Well, because the school called, she's got two girls. She and her husband got into, I guess, some misunderstanding. I think she already has gone down to your victim services group and talked to some of your people over there. And so the school called, and my granddaughters have never missed a day of school. And the teachers sent me a text. They're not there, so I'm going to head that way. I'm clear late, but I'm a long ways away, so I just wanted to check on her.
安否確認の通報を受けた警官たちは、アルビン市にある34歳のジェシカ・テイラー・サリバンの自宅へ向かった。この時点では、単に連絡が取れなくなった住人の無事を確認するだけのはずだった。
Hi, how are y'all doing?
Where's your mama at?
Oh, she's asleep.
She's asleep. Is she okay?
She locked the door so we can't get in.
So,
Okay.
would you mind waking her up? Tell her that the police are here?
We just want to talk
We just
to her.
want to talk to her.
She's not in trouble. We just want to
Not-
talk.
You're not going in jail?
No, of course not.
Where's your daddy at?
He's not here, I think.
He's not here. You think?
Okay.
Or
He's at a trip at the town.
Oh,
out of
okay.
town?
Okay.
I don't know that he's gonna come at.
Is your mommy okay?
Yeah.
How old are you?
4 and 5.
You're 5? Oh my goodness.
I had a birthday yesterday.
Well, happy birthday.
Y'all supposed to be in school today?
Yeah, but my mom's not awake.
When's the last time y'all saw her awake?
She was awake, yesterday.
Yesterday? Was your dad home yesterday?
No.
Okay.
See if she can wake up. Talk to her. We're just trying to make sure she's all right. Someone called and said that y'all weren't at school today, so they wanted to come make sure y'all were okay.
アパートに到着した警官たちを迎えたのは、ジェシカの5歳と9歳の娘たちだった。娘たちは、母親はただ眠っているだけだと話した。
Man, police department. Need to speak with you real quick.
I think she can't carry it.
Can you bang on the door loud?
娘たちがジェシカの様子を確認している間、警官の目に不審なものが映った。
Door looks like
Yeah.
it's been kicked in.
Santucci said it looks like it's been kicked in, but we don't know how recent or old that is.
When did this happen? Where's that from?
That's from the door.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It happened from across the door.
Well, no, it's from right here.
It's from here. I think someone scratched it.
壊れた玄関について娘たちに尋ねても、はっきりした答えは得られなかった。警官たちは何が起きたのかを確かめるため、まずジェシカの安否を確認することにする。許可を得て部屋の中へ足を踏み入れたその瞬間、ただの安否確認では済まないことを示す異変が次々と目に入り始めた。
What is it?
So go ahead and make sure she's okay. See any of her doors open for me? Okay. What's your name?
Jessica.
Jessica. Jessica, this is Officer Irwin down Police Department. We're here for a welfare concern. Check on your well-being. You okay in there?
She kept hearing. She just
Well, we're gonna try to wake her up, okay? Y'all wanna watch cartoons or something?
Sure.
Go put it on. Go put it on.
I want water.
No, I'm okay. Thank you though. Did you say anything?
No, she's asleep.
警官たちは何度もドアを強く叩き、ジェシカに呼びかけた。しかし、中から返事はない。ただごとではないという疑いが強まり、最悪の事態を恐れた二人は、ついにドアをこじ開けて中へ入ることを決めた。
That's my dad and my mom.
Tell them to go sit. Hey, y'all go sit in y'all's room, please.
Yeah. She's in the bathroom.
Yeah, y'all go sit in the room, okay? Y'all go sit down for me. $23, 104. You respond over here.
室内に入った警官たちの目に飛び込んできたのは、あまりにも凄惨な光景だった。ジェシカは、頭と両手が浴槽の水に沈んだ状態で発見され、そのそばには水に浸かったスマートフォンが落ちていた。
Pull her out? Should we pull her out? Yeah, just stay out there, okay?
ジェシカの遺体が浴槽から引き上げられたとき、彼女の体はすでに冷たく、硬直していた。浴槽の底、頭があった場所には血が残されており、その凄惨な状況が現場の異常さを物語っていた。しかし、本当に辛いのはここからだった。二人の警官はこの後、母親がまだ眠っているだけだと信じている娘たちに向き合わなければならなかった。
No, not right now, okay? Well, I'm gonna have another officer come by, okay?
Where's she at?
She's in the bathroom.
Yeah, where you at?
Yeah, she is.
How? What is she doing?
Do me a favor, do y'all have any family right now? Got any aunts or cousins? No?
104, wait, give me the address, please.
What is she doing in the bathroom?
She just doesn't look real good right now, okay?
Is she asleep in the bathroom?
She's asleep. She looks like she might be. Do y'all have a friend or relative or anybody you can call?
We have a grandma.
Can you call your grandma for me? You don't have a phone? What's your grandma's phone number?
I don't know.
Okay. Y'all come sit over here, okay?
know my mom's phone number.
You only know your mom's? Okay. Give me just a second, okay?
What is she doing in the bathroom? Grandma's name
Okay.
is 832. What is my grandma doing in the bathroom?
1 second. What'd you say your grandma's was?
That's not my grandma's phone number. That's my mom's phone number.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I
What is she
can.
doing in the bathroom?
All right. Y'all come over here. Come sit down with
Can
me,
I
okay?
see her?
No, ma'am. Y'all go sit down for me, okay?
We have a next door neighbor that knows us.
Next door neighbor. Okay. Give me.
Downstairs.
Okay. Give me just a second. Y'all sit down here on the couch, okay?
I'm with mommy. I want food.
Let's stay in the. Let's
I
go in
want
the room.
cereal. What's wrong with her?
We'll get you some cereal in just a second. Let's go in the room.
It's like it's brown cereal.
All right, let's go in the room. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna get you some cereal in just a second, okay? Y'all watch some cartoons and we'll.
Cartoons overturned to find the movie. Is mommy gonna wake
No,
up?
just stay in. Do y'all have like some TV in here y'all can watch?
No.
Get
Is
some- You
mommy
have some
gonna
Craftsy tape?
Is she gonna wake up?
すると9歳の姉は、震える声で泣きながら、事件の核心につながる恐ろしい事実を明かした。
Well, I know what happened. All I know is that we went to our grandma's house, and mommy said that her neck was hurting. That her neck was hurting, and we went to our grandma's house, and she said something was wrong, and she had said that my dad was on vacation, and she had said.
She what?
She had said that my dad was on a vacation, and then she said something about her neck, and then she went to the hospital because she said,
The hospital?
she said that she was sick, but she's been feeling all right. And yesterday we went and ate lunch, and then today she just went to sleep. I don't know what's wrong.
Alright, you did nothing wrong, okay?
Is she laying down on the bathroom or what?
She's just laying down right now, okay? We're
Where?
just trying to get her some help, okay?
Where is she laying down at?
She's in the bathroom.
Why?
Maybe she's not feeling well right now, okay? We just need you to just keep your sister, okay?
Is she ever gonna wake up?
We're gonna figure that out, okay? Everything. No, we gotta stay in here, okay? Because your grandma's coming to get y'all right now.
How do you know?
Because I just talked to your grandma on the phone.
You know her phone number?
Yeah, she's the one that called us, okay? Okay? Your grandma's coming right now.
姉の証言によって事件は大きく動き始める。ジェシカは少し前にも首を負傷し、病院へ運ばれていた。子供たちを祖母の元へ避難させ、ジェシカの遺体を司法解剖に回すと、捜査官たちはすぐに過去の記録を調べ始めた。そして、事件のわずか3日前に起きていた重大な出来事へとたどり着いた。別居中の夫、ブランドン・タイロン・ギャレットがジェシカの自宅へ押しかけ、ドアを壊して侵入し、ジェシカが意識を失うまで首を絞めていたのだ。ジェシカは病院で治療を受けなければならないほどの傷を負っていた。そして3日後、今度は浴槽の中で死亡しているのが発見された。警察が最初に目を向けたのは、当然ブランドンだった。この事実を知った警察は、ブランドンを最重要人物として捜索し、ほどなくして身柄を確保した。取り調べでは、まずジェシカが死亡したことを伝え、3日前の暴行について質問した。
I do suffer from disorder. Okay. And over time, if I, don't treat it, I black out sometimes. And things happen that I actually don't, it happens out of nowhere, then I'm back to normal, like nothing happened. It happens. I'm not excusing it. I accept fault that happened, and it happened on Monday or Sunday. Sorry, it happened on Sunday. My wife told me that I ruined her loose. That's why I got distracted on her arm. I broke my front door, and I choked her. When I came to realize what was going on, I stopped. I let her leave and go to her mom's house. Yeah, that's what happened later today. It was provoked, and that's the last thing my wife and I talked about.
ブランドンは動揺する様子もほとんど見せず、ジェシカの首を絞めた事実をあっさりと認めた。それでも彼は、自分がそうしたのはジェシカに挑発されたからだと主張し、責任を彼女へ向けようとする。しかし話せば話すほど、彼の言葉は自らの異常な冷淡さをさらけ出していった。
Yes, but I'm not making an excuse.
Okay. What prompted all that to happen?
My wife she's very emotional, and she got into it with her sister because I'm one of those parents that's a strict parent. I don't spank my daughters, but if they're not doing something right, I'll yell and to get them to do it right. And her sister, who's way in California, doesn't like that. So my wife, she plays both sides of the fence. She's like, I don't want to, show this person favoritism, but not show this person favoritism. It's like she's back and forth, so she's in a mental struggle of her own. And she gets into it with her sister. I had no idea at the time what was going on. I get out the shower, she's crying. Like, what's wrong? She's leave me alone. We're laying in the bed. She goes to the living room, and then she goes in the living room, and all of a sudden she's texting me all this nasty stuff. She's like, I don't want you no more. I don't want you no more, blah, 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 blah. Like, just going off in text messages. I'm like, what's going on? So I go in there and I try to talk to her. She don't listen. So I walk out. I leave and I walk outside. I walk around the complex. I'm actually on the phone with my mother-in-law. Explain to her what's going on. I don't know what's wrong with her, what she did.
And this was on Sunday?
This was Sunday, yes. I came back to the front door. I walked around probably like 30 minutes around, like over there. I come back to the front door. She locked me out. And I'm knocking gently, like, can you come open the door, please? And I'm not mad. I'm not belligerent or anything. Can you please open the door? And so she's texting me instead of talking to me. Nope. I'm going to sleep in the car. You're not coming in the house. So, all I remember, I know what I did. I broke the door in, and I choked her for locking me out. But I just don't remember doing it. But that's why, the only thing I remember is once I finished, I wouldn't say I finished, I would just remember her saying, babe, and I just snapped out and I just backed up and I backed away from her.
ブランドンは締め出されたことに腹を立ててドアを壊し、ジェシカの首を絞めたことを認めた。 しかしその一方で、実際に手をかけていた間の記憶はないと主張する。さらに彼は、自分が精神的な問題を抱えていたことも口にし始めた。
And that's my problem. I used to take, and I guess it starts with a C. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was for the depression and the.
You did been diagnosed with this.
Yes, sir. I tried to wean myself off of it. I mean, basically self-medicate myself or self-cure myself, should I say. I don't really like taking meds. I don't like keeping up with it. So I'd rather just try to work through it myself. I was more depressed than mad. I was like depressed all the time. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for it to happen. If I could control it, it wouldn't happen. But that's still no excuse.
ブランドンは、うつ病の治療薬を自己判断でやめていたことを認めた。そして、自分では感情をうまくコントロールできなかったと説明する。だが、捜査官たちが本当に確かめたいのは、ジェシカが死亡した日に彼がどこにいたのかだった。
So, I went to my coworker's house.
You remember about what time that was?
I can't remember exactly what time. After I left there, I spoke with my coworker. I went to her house. She knew like my issue, my situation. I didn't give her 100% everything was going on. Just like, hey, my wife and I were getting into it. You know,
What coworkers?
Joy. And that's why I remained. The majority of the time I was there. The last night I talked to my wife, which was Tuesday. She was on the phone. We FaceTimed each other. And she just kept saying, I'm sorry, it's my fault. I provoked you, I did it. You know, our life is over. That's all she kept saying, our life is over. Our life is over, I'm sorry, it is my fault. And I kept saying, no, it's not your fault. She's like, no, you know, I love you, it's my fault, I did this to you. And I was like, I kept telling her, no, it's not. I was like, I'm gonna check myself in the hospital, crying like hard. And I was just like, I'm gonna get help. I will, which I was. I was actually about to do that today. I got FMLA from my job so I can go to the hospital. I had signed my paper. And when I woke up this morning, I just remember waking up like around early, like 3, and I just felt this cold feeling in my body. And I just texted her, like, are you okay? What's going on? And I got no response. I've been texting her all day. I've been calling her.
ブランドンは、事件当日の大半を同僚ジョイの家で過ごし、ジェシカとは前日の夜にフェイスタイムで話したと主張した。さらに、自分の精神的な問題について治療を受けるため、事件当日に病院へ行っていたと説明した。もしこれが事実なら、ジェシカが死亡した時間帯にブランドンが自宅にいた可能性は低くなる。そこで捜査官たちは、彼の話が本当なのか、一つずつ裏付けを取ることにした。
I stopped messaging. I stopped calling her. So I was like, well, let me just check and see if she's at work. So I called Fletcher and Noel, said she wasn't there.
Called it.
Fletcher and Noel, she works at the Olive Garden right here in Alvin.
Okay.
She's a to-go specialist. I talked to them on the phone.
And when did you talk to them on the phone?
This morning, like early. But she has to be there at 9. But I remember, I think the first phone call around there was like around 10. Because I checked to see if she's at work. When they told me that she wasn't there, they was like, yeah, that's not like her. She does not show up. So my second option was, okay, I know that we had discussion about the kids having a perfect attendance at school. So I called the school to see if the kids went to school. When they told me the kids weren't in school, I knew something was wrong. I was calling her mom. Her mom was like, just give her time. So I'm just like, I don't know. And then this afternoon, I finally sucked it up. I was like, you know what? I just hope her car's gone. Because if her car's gone, it means she's not home. I mean, that she didn't do what I think she did. So I called Ashley in the office. Well, I just called the front office, but Ashley answered the phone. And I said, can you do me a favor? Can you please go check to see if my wife's car is in the parking spot 1502? But she said, okay. And then I think that's when you called me back.
If you thought something was wrong, why didn't you drive to Alvin to check on her?
Because the last time I saw her in person, she was afraid. I didn't want to see that.
ブランドンは、ジェシカが遺体で発見された日、朝から嫌な予感がしていたと話した。それでも、自分を見ればジェシカが怖がると思い、 自宅には向かわず、ただ車を走らせていたという。さらに彼は、ジェシカの死は殺人ではなく、自ら命を絶った可能性があるとほのめかし、自分は事件に一切関わっていないと主張し続けた。しかし、捜査官たちはその説明を信用しなかった。1日かけてブランドンの供述を裏付けていくと、彼の話と食い違う証拠が次々と見つかる。中でも決定的だったのは、事件前日にブランドンがジェシカのアパートを訪れていたことを示す記録だった。
You told Detectives Jackson and Kelly that you weren't at the apartment. Is that correct?
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Okay, I need you to look at me eye to
I
eye.
wasn't there. I wasn't at the apartment. You're
Okay.
talking about out here in Alvin, right?
Yes, sir.
You know, so.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Earlier I asked you about your phone. You know, was anybody ever in possession of your phone? And no. Anybody borrow your phone? No. Anybody use your phone? No. Because your phone hooked up with the Wi-Fi in that apartment Tuesday night.
Right.
Your Alexa thing works off the Wi-Fi that y'all had with your cable.
No, it's the Alexa. That's my.
No. I'm not. But I'm just saying Alexa works off of Wi-Fi, and your phone connected with the Wi-Fi Tuesday night. And the only way your phone could have connected to the Wi-Fi of that apartment is you'd had to have been pretty close to it. So, is there an explanation why, if you weren't there, why your phone would have?
Because I have an app on my phone, and what I can do is I can check all the hi-fi. It's called the Xfinity Hi-Fi, and that could be possibly why. Because I can look and see what's connected to the Wi-Fi from my Wi-Fi, and I hit that app a few times the night before. I always use that.
What do you mean you hit that app?
When you hit the app, I guess it probably connects to my phone. Wasn't actually connected to the Wi-Fi. It was connected to the app. As a Xfinity.
Yeah, but no, your phone was connected to the app, to the Wi-Fi.
My phone. Yeah, my phone has the app is on my phone.
But it's not through the app. It's just automatically synced with the Wi-Fi.
Oh no, my phone was. I wasn't there.
Wi-Fi の接続記録によって、ブランドンの供述には決定的なほころびが生じた。彼の携帯は、本人がいなかったと主張するジェシカのアパートで、確かに Wi-Fi へ接続されていた。その理由を問われても、ブランドンはまともに答えることができない。それまでの落ち着いた態度は少しずつ崩れ始めていた。だが、捜査官たちが握っていた証拠はそれだけではなかった。
The license plate readers picked your car up coming to Alvin about 9 o'clock. You were at,
You remember it was off of 288. I forgot I can get the cross.
288, it was up 10 o'clock.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
No, I didn't drive my car.
You said nobody else drives your car.
Right. No, but I wasn't.
Okay, hold on a second now. This is technology, okay? I don't understand it, but other people do, and they tell me that this is good, okay? Are you saying somebody else drove your car?
No, I didn't drive my car. I didn't leave. I didn't come down.
I have no reason to try to bullshit you with this, okay? This is just hard, irrefutable evidence, okay? That your car was on 288 and that your phone synced with the Wi-Fi. That's the tip of the iceberg, because as soon as they pull all these records, there'll be a lot more detail. And you're sitting here telling me, no, none of that happened.
ブランドンは Wi-Fi 記録や車両記録を前に言い逃れを続けることができなくなっていた。捜査官たちは手を緩めることなく、さらに追及を重ねていく。そしてついに、その重圧に耐えられなくなったブランドンは取り乱し、それまでの冷静な態度を完全に崩した。
What happened, Brandon? Take a deep breath. Tell us what happened.
To help that cloud come out. So you're driving down 6. What's going through Brandon's head at this point? Please help me remember. Were you trying to patch things up?
She wanted me to see her.
She wanted you to come see her?
ブランドンはついにジェシカのアパートへ行ったことを認めた。だが、会いに来てほしいと頼んだのはジェシカの方だったと説明し始めた。
She told me not to text her come in for a while because Janine was still away.
Okay. Did you have a key or was the door unlocked?
She unlocked it. I gave her my key on Wednesday.
So you said you walked in and she is in the bedroom door is locked, you said? Okay, so then where did you go from there?
I just grabbed my bag because I had my bag there. Green and black bag, I grabbed it.
Right.
I sat in the living room for a while. I didn't want to wake the girls up, and I kept, I knocked on the door, and I was like, I didn't want to repeat of what happened the night. Sure. I knocked and I sat there for a while, and she wouldn't open the door.
ブランドンの嘘は止まらなかった。彼は次々と新たな説明を重ねていく。それでも捜査官たちは冷静に追及を続けた。すでに彼らは、その夜、ジェシカの部屋から争うような物音を聞いたという近隣住民の証言を得ていたのだ。
And like Detective Taylor said, I'm not saying you are lying. I know it's hard to bring up painful memories. And this would be an extremely painful memory. I know that.
You ain't gonna get past it unless you do.
So, walking through the door, tell me what happened to you, please.
When I knocked on the door, I was like, babe, can I see you? She was like, no. I was like, babe, I want to see you. Like, no, just go. Stop in the car.
No.
Tell us about the argument that you had.
We didn't have an argument.
The neighbors heard. Please tell us about the argument you had.
We didn't have an argument. We had an argument.
Discussion, then you would call it a discussion.
There was no screaming match on that.
What happened? What was the altercation that happened between y'all two? What button did she push?
Tuesday night in her bedroom, what
That's
happened?
the question.
And don't say you just didn't talk and you left. Because we know that's not the truth.
次々と突きつけられる決定的な証拠によって、ブランドンは完全に追い詰められていく。そしてついに、事件の一部を語り始め、ジェシカの身に起きたことへ自分が関わっていたと認めた。
Brandon, was it on purpose or accidental?
She told me to.
I can't hear you.
She told you to.
Who told you to? Brandon, look at me for a second. Brandon, look at me. Brandon. Tell me, answer this.
She told
Was it on purpose or accidental? Was it on purpose or accidental?
She didn't want to live anymore.
Huh?
She didn't want you anymore?
Live. She didn't want to live anymore.
She didn't want to live anymore.
She didn't take care of the girl that she didn't need to live no more.
You saying she wanted you to kill her?
She said her family disowned her.
You said her family disowned her?
She said that's all she had was her family and me.
Was it intentional or was it accidental?
It was accidental.
So how did it happen accidentally?
I guess she was from the injury prior on Sunday night. She pressed her hand against mine. Her neck against mine.
On Tuesday? She pressed her neck against your hands on Tuesday? Tell me what happened then. Let's go back to when you walked in the door. Tell me what happened.
I walked in the door and we were speaking and she was crying.
And then what happened?
Crying and she kept saying repeatedly she didn't want to live no more.
She was saying she didn't want to live anymore?
She kept saying her family disowned her. We were going to disown her. She took me back and she said she loved me. And she I've done everything for her.
ブランドンは、ジェシカ自身から首を絞めてほしいと頼まれたのだと話した。だが、捜査官たちはその不自然な供述を簡単には受け入れなかった。
We were sitting by the restroom, we were standing, but I was sitting beside the bed, on my side of the bed, talking to her. And my side of the bed is the side with the big nightstand. I don't know if you were in there. If you're looking at the bed, the left side of the bed is on my side.
Okay.
And I was sitting on that side and we were talking. And she was saying she don't want to lose me. And she said, but she just doesn't want to live anymore. And I was like, what do you mean you don't want to live anymore? And she walked over, picked my hand up, and walked me to where the restroom. And it was already water in the bathtub. And I was like, I'm thinking she can take it back. She was like, no.
You were thinking what?
I was water in the bathtub, so I was like thinking she doesn't take a bath, but that was weird when she takes showers. I felt like that was weird already. So, and I was like, well, what's wrong? And she looked in the mirror and to look at her face, she was crying like I've never seen her cry so hard and so much, but she put her hand on her neck and she said, I don't live anymore. And she started squeezing. And she said that
She started squeezing what?
She started squeezing my hand. Like, at first they were just sitting here like that. Because I was trying to snap them down. She was like, no, and I didn't want to snap. She said, don't. And I put my hands up. She said, she just started squeezing my hand. She said, do it. She said, finish what you started because I can't live anymore.
How long did you squeeze her neck?
Not long at all.
What would be your guess?
Probably not even a minute.
So what happened then?
Well, she kind of like fainted and fell in the tub.
And then what happened?
And then, I don't know, like she didn't move. It's like she was already gone. And it wasn't even that long.
ブランドンはジェシカに頼まれたから首を絞めたと繰り返した。彼女が自分から俺の手を首に押し付け、その後気を失って浴槽に倒れたとまで主張する。だが、それならなぜ救急車を呼ばなかったのか、なぜ心肺蘇生を試みず、彼女を水の中に残したまま立ち去ったのか。ブランドンの説明には、あまりにも多くの疑問が残されていた。
Can you do me a favor? You want to eat? Can you show me on this box how hard you squeezed her neck? Just squeeze it. I don't care if you crush the box. I don't care if you crush it. Show me how hard you squeezed it. You can crush that box as much as you want. I don't care.
It's probably like that. I felt that I think she already had a bruise from when I first did it. I think I hit that bruise or whatever, or did something because I felt like this real low. Like
Was it just like that? Is that how you're doing it? Is that as hard as you squeeze?
So let me ask you something. With that being said, when she stopped breathing and fell into the bathtub, why did you leave?
Just didn't know. I just remember her saying she didn't want the girls to know I was there. And it just...
Wait a minute, what was that? You left because...
I remember her saying that she didn't want the girls to know that I was there. And I didn't want the girls to be scared of automatically, know that I was there and it happened. I didn't want the girls to...
So she stopped breathing and fell in the tub, and you snuck out because of the kids. Are you listening to the words that are coming out of your mouth? Do they make any sense to you?
It sounds stupid, but that's what was going through my mind.
I think the word I would use is preposterous. Because if I've loved a woman, like you say you loved her, which I do, and even in a fight or something, and she stopped breathing, I could care less if I got arrested. I would be there to try to save her life. I would at the very least call 911 if I had no clue what to do. I would try CPR, I would try mouth to mouth, I would get her out of that tub, I'd pull her out on the ground. But you didn't do any of that. You didn't do one little thing.
ブランドンはジェシカが呼吸を止めて浴槽に倒れた後も救急車を呼ばず蘇生を試みることもなくその場を立ち去ったことを認めた。その理由として彼が挙げたのは娘たちを怖がらせたくなかったというものだった。しかし捜査官たちにはその説明は到底納得できるものではない。そしてここで彼の供述をさらに大きく崩す証拠が突きつけられる。ジェシカの司法解剖の結果だった。
You know what I think? I think you pinned her in the tub and you choked her and she sucked in some water and she drowned. Because you know what we got from the autopsy? One of the things we got from the autopsy is she has water in her lungs. You know what that means? That means she was alive when her head went underwater. She was alive and breathing, making an effort when her head went underwater. So your story about her pressing her hands, your hands to her throat, and then passing out and falling into the tub doesn't hold water. It doesn't cut it. And I bet you I can find a 15-year-old high school student that could hear that story and tell you the same thing. So we're going to step back to where we were a minute ago and ask you, are you somebody that's sick or are you a monster? And at this point, based on what you're telling me, I believe you're a monster. I believe my perception of you up to this point has been incorrect. Because if I hit my wife, the woman that I love, the woman that's brought my children into this world, and she fell head first into the bathtub, as soon as I got her out of that tub and started CPR, I'd be dialing that phone calling 911. Get me a damn ambulance over here. Somebody help me. Somebody call 911. She cannot die. I cannot let her die. But you did. You let her fall in that tub. You held her head down underwater until she drowned and suffocated, and then you snuck out of the house so the girls wouldn't know you were there. The problem is, people know you were there.
And the neighbors did hear the altercation. You tell me there was nothing there? I'm not saying it was loud. I'm not saying you had this huge, hour, 2 hour long fight. I'm just saying they heard something. I can't go into what because that would be a violating their privacy.
She fell in the tub. You know what was in the bottom of that tub under her head? Blood. Blood. You know why there was blood? Because her face was hitting the bottom of that tub. Yeah.
No.
That's evidence, dude. I got pictures of that. Yeah.
That's not what
You
happened.
might not be aware of it. That is what happened.
ブランドンが語っていたジェシカが気を失って浴槽に倒れたという説明は司法解剖の結果と明らかに矛盾していた。肺に残された水はジェシカが水中に沈んだ時まだ生きていたことを示していた。さらに浴槽に残された血や近隣住民の証言も彼の供述とは食い違っている。証拠を突きつけられるたびブランドンの逃げ道は一つずつ塞がれていった。そして捜査官たちはついに彼への態度を大きく変える。
I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to go so far as to say that you are a monster. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you choked that girl out, shoved her head into that bathtub until she drowned. Then you politely and quietly grabbed your shit, and you fled the scene. And then you sit here and cry crocodile tears about doing it. Because she told you to do it. Not only did she tell you to do it, she made you do it. She grabbed those big 6 foot, whatever you are, 300 and whatever pounds you are, and pressed your hands around her throat until she suffocated, until she strangled to death, and fell in that tub and drowned. You know what crocodile tears are? That's like the absence of tears. Grief, you can't fake it. You sit here and cry, oh, and not a damn tear came out of your face. You're a cold-blooded killer. You choked that girl out, held her head underwater till she drowned and strangled, and then you left the house real quietly. You were so concerned about your own that you couldn't even call 911, that you couldn't try to resuscitate her, that you couldn't pull her head out of the water.
激しい追及の末、ブランドンはついに口を割った。
This is the bathtub, right where you're standing, okay? This is the wall. Alright? Show me where the faucet's at. Faucet's there, right? Okay. This is the wall. This is it. Show me how you were positioned over her and show me what you were doing with your hands where she was. This is the bathtub. Wall, faucet, tub. Show me.
I'm backing up because we were here. This is the Vandy area.
Okay.
She was standing in the doorway of the restroom, and she told me to put my hand up. So when I did, she backed up, and then when she her body went limp, she fell, and I turned. It was already water in the bathtub.
Okay.
So when she turned, she fell in the bathtub, and I was kind of shocked, and I just backed up. I didn't bang her head. I didn't touch her. I didn't do anything after that.
But you were over her. There's no doubt about that.
No, I wasn't. I didn't.
There's no doubt you were over her. I just tell you that. I can't tell you how I know that, but there's no doubt.
I wasn't over her.
Okay, well, finish showing me then.
I wasn't over her. She dropped in, and this is the tub, and I can just remember her leaving, and I just backed away, because I backed away from her, and I walked out, and I sat on the bed for a little bit, and I couldn't believe it.
All right, let's do this real quick. I've worked several chokings, okay? Chokings are not calm like you're showing me. I've worked numerous ones of these, including homicides, okay?
ブランドンはジェシカの上に覆いかぶさってはいないと否定し、彼女が勝手に浴槽へ倒れたという説明を崩さなかった。だが、捜査官たちはその話を信じていない。これまで扱ってきた首絞め事件の経験から、彼の再現には明らかな違和感があった。
Why did you decide to do this?
To do
To kill her.
Because she asked me to, and the reason why, I mean, I'm calm now, but the reason why she was basically telling me again, she was just like, you were nothing to me anyway, why don't you just kill me? You ruined my life, my parents, my family hates me. Go ahead and just kill me. Kill me now.
Tell me what it is.
I choked her.
How? I know that, but how? Tell me where were you at in the room?
Oh, in the spot.
In the spot. Now tell me about the tub.
in the tub. I was in the same spot, and then, like I said, the tub was full of water.
Talk us through it.
I choked her as I was choking her in my arms, with my hand. And my arms were probably about like this. And I couldn't tell you how long it was. In my mind, it might have been a minute, but it could have been longer because it was just a cloudy moment. And when her knees buckled, I just turned her around because she dropped, like her body weight just dropped, and I turned her around. Excuse me. And she fell in the tub, face down in the tub. But I didn't bang her head. I didn't do none of that. If the banging happened, it may have been because she hit her face on the tub as she fell. But I didn't want her to hit. I mean, I was still thinking I didn't want her to hit her head.
Yes. So why would you be concerned about her hitting her head when you're trying to kill her?
Why would you be concerned with her hitting the back of the head, then drop her face first into the
I
bathtub?
mean, I don't know. To be honest with you, I have no idea. I don't know why I turned her around like that. I guess I just didn't want to look at her. I was afraid to look at her face.
ブランドンはついにジェシカの首を絞め、力を失った彼女をうつ伏せの状態で浴槽へ落としたことを認めた。しかし最後までジェシカに頼まれたという主張を崩すことはなかった。ブランドンはその後逮捕され、事件発覚からわずか2日後の5月3日には殺人罪で起訴された。そして事件から約1年9ヶ月後の2021年1月、終身刑と$1万の罰金が言い渡された。その後、2022年に判決を覆そうと控訴したが、テキサス州第一控訴裁判所は有罪判決と量刑を維持し、終身刑が覆ることはなかった。